Bingo, Barbara. You're on it. Exactly. Totally agree. Totally agree. I think more often my colleagues on the private voice teacher group need to take that in consideration. Like, there's a lot of work and a lot of sort of fuss and advice and counsel about, you know, how to get a student to practice and how to get a student to participate and how to get a student to get the student to do what we would like to see the student do. And with all due and proper respect, I think it's important that sometimes we just step back and consider really the low-hanging fruit, like the more obvious thing, which is, how about the notion that the student doesn't want to do it? How about that? How about that for an answer? The student doesn't want to do it. They're not having fun. They don't want to sing. It's not, you know, they got into the scales and the training, the vocalese and all that and the discipline of lessons, and suddenly singing became something real. It was no longer just, you know, playing rock star. And so now they don't want to do it. They don't want to do the work. And yeah, I've absolutely seen that myself. I've seen that from two perspectives. Number one, I've had students drag their kids in and sort of force the kid to take a lesson with me, which, by the way, is not an environment that is motivating for me. I don't want to teach in that environment. It's depressing. You know, I'm like just sort of being used for my time and my expertise so that the parent can force a kid to do something they don't want to do. It's just wrong on so many levels. And then the other reference of experience that I have with this is myself. When I was a kid, before I started voice training, which was something that I asked my parents to get behind it because I really wanted to do it, and I stuck to it and I committed to it, and the rest is history. But before I got to voice training, my mother tried to force me to take piano lessons. You know, looking back, I wish I would have stuck to it, of course, but I didn't. And the more she tried to force me to do something I didn't want to do, you can be rest assured, the more I wasn't going to do it. And I was about 13, 14 years old. So yeah, you cannot force anybody, especially a teenager, to do something they don't want to do. And I think it's important for voice coaches to consider that before you go off on a tangent on, you know, why the student won't practice, why the student won't do this or that. You know, maybe the student just doesn't want to. All right.